The Philippines emerges as one of Asia's fastest growing economies due to its economic fundamentals and highly skilled workforce. The country remains stable despite of global uncertainties. Our economy still posted at a 6.6% GDP growth. However, the country's efforts in achieving the Millennium Development Goals are still lacking. Despite of robust economic growth, it still needs to intensify more its effort to fight the 27.9% poverty rate across the archipelago. As one of the antidotes, global partnership is needed to address this issue. The first target is to develop further an open rule-based, predictable, non-discriminatory trading and financial system.
Economies of developing countries are remarked as being conservative, an example of which is the Philippines, which provides foreigners limited access to trade and industries. Developing countries must not limit trade and industry in order to achieve prosperity. It must have adequate, stable, and flexible financial and trading system. Developed countries must also open their economies to developing nations through bilateral trade agreements to benefit both countries. Making this possible will open new doors of opportunities and will benefit all nations, developed, developing, and undeveloped countries.
Now, the second target is to address the special needs of least developed countries and landlocked countries and small island developing countries.
Developed countries must open their doors to these countries not only through foreign aid, but also through commerce as well. Special attention must be given to these countries to help them from poverty. Addressing the needs of these least developed countries will help those who succumb to poverty to have the chance to get out of poverty and open new opportunities for them.
Now, moving on to the third target is to deal comprehensively with developing countries' debt.
Debts of developing countries are very high. Inability to pay debts will cripple countries and prevent them to pursue their plans of increasing investment and productivity. Developed nations must help them in order for these developed countries to put their funds to somewhere else. With the help of developed countries, developing countries will have the funds and time to pursue their plans and goals for the development of their country.
The fourth target is to cooperate with pharmaceutical companies to provide access to affordable essential drugs in developing countries.
Poverty is not the only rampant in developing countries, but disease and plagues as well. Unfortunately, developing and underdeveloped countries are unable to supply the sufficient amount of medication due to lack of funds. It is therefore imperative to provide these countries with medicines necessary to cure them. With this possible, health will improve in developing countries.
Fifth target, with the cooperation of the private sector to make available benefits of new technologies, especially ICTs.
Technology and communications is essential in this globalized age. However, not all countries are able to acquire such technologies, which is why sometimes they are being left out in the global economy. Making new technology and communications accessible will lead to global competence. Also, technology stimulates adequate supply to satisfy demand, while communication capabilities enable coordination between supply networks for better service to customers, and also for firms to have the opportunity to minimize costs and maximize profits.
With all these targets being fully realized, we can create a better world, instead of just hoping for it. This is Jude Ignacio, signing out.